Hello folks, GWT, West Truther Channel, Wonder Man Channel, and West Truther Channel on Minds.com. 20 to 25% of the working population directly works with and in agreement to every one of the things, the elements, that kill us. All of these things that are harmful to our health and harmful to life, the people that work with hands-on them has got to be 20 to 25% of the people in America. And about 95% of the people in America don't care if American military goes and annihilates every man, woman, and child in some other country. People in America, your brain is shit. The majority of you, not all of you, but most people in America, you ain't got no mind, you ain't got no brain, you can't think. And I wonder if you really understand that every part and every step of process and delivery to bring these substances to you and over your head and into your house and on your table and into your bodies, into your lungs, into your blood, into your brain. It takes millions of workers to make all of this happen, you know. Worker bees. Think of all the people who are contributing to your illnesses. People who know something about what they do and who they do it for, they are doing their part that helps to destroy and make sick or starve life to death. And they know they're contributing. What is their conscience to deliberately take part in the extermination of life? And these 4,000 planes spraying chemtrails across the earth, this is that movie said at any given time there's 4,000 aloft spraying death over everything. They work for the ones that own or control the 4,000 planes dumping multiple genocides on humans everywhere and all the rest of the life as well. They protect themselves from what they use to kill us and you. Think of a few ways they kill us. Think of a few ways that they kill us. Does your brain cease to function when I say think of a few ways that our government is killing us, that our medical and pharmaceutical industries are killing us? Our food processors are killing us. Our chemical plants, plastics, additives for food byproducts. When I say think of a few ways that they're killing us, your brain don't even work. They got additives in everything. The aristocracy is openly killing so many peoples that those who can't see this is going on and happening, they are going to experience the same thing that these other people did not wake up and realize what was happening to them until after it had already happened to them. How does 30 and 40-year-old people contract deadly cancers and stuff when there's none in the rest of their family? They've been around something. They've been in contact with something. And your IRS money that you give it to the Switzerland banks. The Swiss Octagon controls the Pentagon. And don't none of you say I'm wrong. I am right. And your IRS money goes to Switzerland, goes to their banks. Since 1291, when the Templars founded the Swiss banks with their treasures collected from the spoils of the Crusade Wars. Just like Hitler collected all the valuables for the Swiss banks, same as the Templars. And Hitler was born Swiss. Nothing has changed. Mengele, one of And the Christian who slaughtered so many prisoners, Polish, Jewish, Russian, they were born Swiss. All of them Jews that came over here, all of them Nazis that came over here in Operation Paperclip, every single one of them, as far as I know, were Swiss. Nothing has changed in 1,000 years. The powerful kill, rob, and destroy and collect the wealth. General Custer was a Swiss Templar. He was a butcher of women and children. A son of a female dog. And at West Point in New York, Custer has a Pharaoh's obelisk to mark his pharaonic bloodline and service to the Swiss octagon right here in the U.S. Because that's who controls the U.S. and that's who's controlled it ever since 1776, when they made America aware of who was in control. People who care are obsequious to their thought process that is induced into them and their nature that is controlled through electromagnetic frequencies nowadays. Some are so paranoid that they should be looking outside their doors about every 30 minutes at least. Mentally controlled cowards. Obsequious. O-B-S-E-Q-U-I-O-U-S. It's a 15th century Latin word. And mentally controlled cowards. Now I'm going to mention something about Nazi. This is for you people with not so open minds. You might have education, but your political correctness makes me, it bothers me. It's senseless. That's all y'all do is talk. And you be your Nazi sympathizers. Nazi. A person of extreme racist or authoritarian views of favoring or enforcing directly strict obedience, especially to authority and to the government. So you're either a slave for a target or you're a part of the government that controls people as stock, goyim, cattle. Nazi. I have encountered many Nazi sympathizers. They are the authority, not the Nazi sympathizers. They're just little snitches and rats and scaredy cats. But they are the authoritarians at our expense and our personal freedoms. They are domineering, they're dictatorial, and they have no regard for your wishes or opinions about anything. Your property, nothing. No regard. You are your poop, and anything you have is poop. A Nazi sympathizer tells you to follow the 7+ million laws of the United States, the New World Order Masons that made up all of this BS. And sometimes the Nazi sympathizers turn you in for something that could get you killed to save you. Excuse me. Don't trust anyone who supports rule by force. Don't trust anybody that supports that comply or Anybody that supports that, comply or Folks, I'm going to tell you something. We got 5% of the world's population living on the North American continent, and 80-some% of that 5%, or 80-some% of all of the world's incarcerated populations put together. We got 80% of all peoples that are locked up all over the earth. America's got 80% in their jails. And they're from here. They ain't from, we're not housing a bunch of other people. Government MFers are still putting out news to stupid Americans about the planes of 9/11 how they were rerouted and all of them passengers were saved. And we're sorry that we didn't tell you about it in the news media sooner, but we figured it would upset you that we had made up a big story and done an act of terrorism to start wars and rob and kill and murder in other countries and everything, and we didn't want you to start putting things together that it was all an inside job by the Bush administration. Folks, I send a few people things that I think are real, and then I hardly ever know if they got what I sent to them or not. Same thing, so a few real people with emails too, the same thing with phone calls too. And I'm not reaching but a couple of folks, real folks. And I know it's about 50 or 60 y'all that are real. I saw one of my videos had about 50 shares on one of my videos. I like that. My efforts to reach people are about 95% blocked. About 95% blocked by the censorship of this dictatorship government. I have made myself to become old in my devotion, and I don't feel good enough about all of the disappointments and distress of knowing that my words of caution and alarm are not getting past their network. So the millions that will wish someday that someone would have told them they don't have a possible chance of hearing anything that I got to say, and they'll listen to these flat earthers who's just saying, oh yeah, well, scientifically the earth is flat. No, it doesn't matter who told us it was round, and it doesn't matter why they told us it was round, and it doesn't matter about all of the money and all the programs and all the lies that were used to cover up that it is not round. That don't matter. The only thing matters is it's flat. Now you know. Aren't you happy? Well, I'm going to tell you something. Those flat earthers who are not saying something, not at least voicing their opinion, that they're disturbed, that they're unhappy to find out that they've been lied to all their lives, and their parents and their grandparents, those people are fake. They're government people, man. Y'all can say whatever you want to, kiss their ass, you can give them a little if you want to too, but it ain't going to change. They don't talk about all the constellations. They don't talk about the sky stuff. They want to just play politics and play science and play debate. They don't want to get down to the bottom and say that I'm pissed off about being lied to and deceived by people that know, that are now laughing at everybody while they're bickering and debating back and forth with each other. Well, I'm going to tell you something. I'm retired. At 1,000 videos on YouTube and well over 1,000 to other websites, and not many posts remain posted once I exit that page or that website. My posts are being removed or never allowed to post except on a duplicate page or a duplicate console set up for me by the government that only I can see my post, and they look to me like they're posted. So I leave the page, but they're not posted. That page I was looking at is a fake page to fool me and make me think that my video is being posted. They play too dirty for good people. I'm tired of playing their games. And any flat earther that isn't awakened to be pissed off is either a government shill or a distraction from the awakening part of the flat earth. They talk science, debate, description, and play a little to show for you. They play a little show for you. But where is the emotion, and where is the disgust for the deceivers, the liars, the thieves? These flat earthers who are not angry, they're psychological peacekeepers working for the government. And that's what they're doing to keep you down and to keep you calm. That's what it's all about. Everybody has to remain calm and not oppose the bad guys in order for the bad guys to keep on smooth sailing. And these flat earthers out here, they're helping the New World Order keep smooth sailing, because they got thousands and thousands of people that wholeheartedly are looking up to them. And they're not saying anything except keep the peace. You know something now. That's the most important thing.